Man, we starting off with this playoff run, bro. Let's run it up real fast, bro. I choked my last one, so we can't choke this one. You know, if we can find somebody.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but
T. Glenn, what it do, bruh? I see you running that streak up. Motherfucker on like 63 games or something, 65 games. I'm trying to get one back started.
have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The offense set for a first down play. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the
Bro, y'all don't
32-yard
understand
line before he
how
stops
hard it
for
is to
a
win that many
first
games in a
down.
row, bro.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got
Like, you gotta be
linebackers and
locked the fuck
DBs
in.
surrounding this guy at all times.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback adapting. He'll fire to his right. And they won't make the
God,
connection.
bro. Lagway, I hate when you be doing that shit, bro.
Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these
I really do
non-traditional
hate that
matchups
shit.
that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking
Yes,
about
sir,
the
Xander. We're trying to run it up
history of
to a
these
championship,
sports. I think
bro.
that's one of the best things about college
I
football.
folded in one yesterday, so I got to bring this one home.
Don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's got room. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Quickly complete. He stopped just short of the goal
gotta
line
get in
at
there,
the
bro.
one. An explosive play has him set up. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him.
Touchdown, Florida! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard
That was a good little
touchdown.
drive. Start the day off.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go.
You know, when you get on, you got to knock the
Bouncing
rust off,
through
bro.
the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a 3-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. When you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle, and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
They'll try to get the first through the air. That pass is incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Coming after it. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game, or you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Gators are threatening on 1st and goal. Gets it out quickly. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Gator! On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. They're lining up to boot it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it.
All right, let me get another stop, D.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. I see a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, the best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
DB's right up on the receivers. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Lofts one high and deep.
Man, you gotta pick that safety.
Taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And I know most offensive coaches, they're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know know, though, if they want to keep testing that defensive back. He has been on fire.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up.
Somebody picked the ball.
And that brings up a 4th down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Quarterback will audible. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's going to fire deep. And he makes the catch at the 10. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Florida! What a catch and run for 6.
All right, boy, that's how you get your ass out there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing.
Oh, yeah.
And that pass picked off. He was trying to get that return going instead. He'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback checking off. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. A shot toward the end zone.
Catch the ball, son. There you go.
He's got it. Touchdown, Gators. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
My boy Orange, what it do, bro?
Half clock reads 9. It is 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Looking for more room. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close the season out with an exclamation. It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run it.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this ball around and see what can happen.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate.
Yeah, it's the first one of the stream, bro. It's the first one of the day, so we feeling good so far. Feeling good so far, bro. I'm trying to get another streak going.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback.
Sap over there eating right now.
Game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Running it back, it's Hawkins. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
Hey, you know, better late than never, brother. But nah, that's the first one. We only been on for like, what, 23 minutes?
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Holding it down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Yeah, so far, bro. So far, it's going good. You know how this shit be, though, bro.
Gut feel, or maybe just
Just depends if EA want to fuck with me today or not.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll get rid of it. The completion well past the sticks. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
That's a great example.
But this right here, first round, so we'll be on to the second round. Try to get this chip.
He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete on the right side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Feeling some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They keep attacking through the air. They're trying to get to it. Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
So we missing sacks now.
Defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed behind the line, it's Genty. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, keep the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
They'll give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
From the gun, the ground game. A little sports history, David. Upset.
All right, yeah, we got to get that over with, man. So I kind of was mad I scored so fast in that last drive. I had the ball. I had a long pass. I didn't want to really go that far. Take some more time off the clock, but, you know, it is what it is. We handing out smoke today, man. That's how I'm feeling. Okay, I knew it was coming.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Yes, sir, it's a good start. I mean, let's try to keep it rolling, though.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone.
Second round shit, man. Let's get it going.
As he stopped at the 13. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking for a man. It's Milrow. They're setting up the screen. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
That's a real good-looking throw. And I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling the plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in.
Nah, we not going. We not going.
On that play.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds his big tight end.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh my God, man. Give me the ball.
Defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
The offense starts with a short field. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wide out.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play.
I was say, lag, well, you already know, but you better stop playing around.
They'll try again on second.
Have your ass on the bench.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Fires to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Movement here from the tight end. Running to the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it.
And that is a huge opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big third down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size advantage.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Got it set up on the outside. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
We got to get that in right there, bro.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown Gators. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Here comes that Alabama offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my
So I'm
giant
talking
package
about
and I
Sap.
can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go through it. They just
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Pocket starts to collapse.
This shit defense, man.
A costly turnover on downs.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint.
Good block.
We're trying to put some points.
Great blocks.
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Great blocks.
Touchdown, Florida. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense getting set for first down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Still looking on the move. He'll pull it down. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Yes, sir.
Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Gator. And this defense coming up with points.
Yeah, I seen that one. Alright, so shit, it should be the championship game. Yep, championship game, no. My boy Stepbro, what it do, bruh? Man, we're just grinding right now. Moving through pretty nice. Hey, Hollywood following, man. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, Golden State lost today, huh? Yeah, but we always get to this point where it takes forever to find a game. It's like don't nobody be online. Okay, we got one. Bama back to back. Who saw that coming, right?
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake.
All right, let's bring this home, man.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 20.
This guy's in a rush.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Gonna run it. It's Miller. Great cut. They whiff on him. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard.
Talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years: Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown.
It's a hell of a play right there, son.
Defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Send the back in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion.
Yep.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Skirt.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To the air. It's Lagway. Caught for the completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Daniels. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the
That's how you do it, bro.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time.
Catch that motherfucker and get out.
I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss.
Florida. Yeah, I played Florida versus Florida like 3 times maybe. It always happens like in a championship game. I think I played him in like championship games.
Themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down.
Got his ass.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Yeah, I think like 2 or 3 times, bro. I think 3 times I played him in championship games, but it's always in the playoffs sometimes, but never like regular season.
The first play of the Lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
Damn, they just gave him the perfect animation on that catch, too.
On fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT.
Bro, I don't ever get that animation. Every time I do that shit, I gotta jump and catch the ball and do all this other shit. I'll never get the perfect run.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Opening play at the drive. Quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Keeping it on the ground here. They got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. The Gators are in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Gators line it up with 1st and goal. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Lagway. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here, but I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking for 6.
Good dot.
The grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7.
But they almost blocked that shit, man. I don't understand. Like,
Momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. You see the defense can
does anyone know what it is that
momentum.
lets them block a field goal? I don't understand what it is.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it second and short. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
To throw, it's Milrow. Running back grabs it on a screen. The pickup is
Good tackle,
fine.
bro.
That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
Give me that, boy.
Pass is picked off. He's found some room at the 45. He's
You
got
better not
some
get.
room
I'm
and
about to
some
say.
blockers
You
here.
better not let no fucking lineman catch me.
Touchdown, Florida. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Ball handed to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Fucking lineman for Bama fast as hell. It looked like he was about to catch me at first. I'm like, hell no, bro.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half.
+300 pounds moving like
Fields
that.
it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out.
Get up the field. Gone. We out of there.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. With the catch, it's Miller. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You got to make that tackle, Bridges.
Efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback.
Come on, bro. I'm right
really
there.
Gives this offense edge to it.
Alabama comes up with the line.
The thing is, I can't make the tackle from right there, bro.
That Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years. I don't think he would have believed this, but that's what.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't.
Yeah, of course we don't get the peak.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Milrow. Close to the tight end. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him?
Damn, give me a block, bro.
Finally being taken down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense.
He tried to sneak that in there real fast.
They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They'll hand it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Bro, what?
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Shit's so fucking stupid.
2nd down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal? Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Florida. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Brought down, but it's passed.
I don't understand how that happened.
It's still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to launch it deep again. Intercepted in the end zone. I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
There's the
That's a good cut, boy.
First down yardage.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. That's it. It's official. We have our national champion.
Good shit. Another one in the bank, man. Another one in the bank. Yes, sir. Redemption tour complete, bro. Cause I folded yesterday in the second round, bro. I fucking folded and won. Was the second or first? No, it was second round. I had LSU first game and fucking folded to Arkansas second round in the playoffs in the last season. Terrible. I was a bum.
Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport. And man, this place is rocking today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Fans have gotten here early and they are ready to get this game underway. So we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Easports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down at the 16 with the... zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
To throw, it's Lagway. Here's a target, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's got it. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lobs it deep down the middle.
Thought we could get that in there.
Chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this
Virginia
game.
Tech. Hell yeah, bro. Virginia Tech, the squad, man.
Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job.
Yeah, in real life, bro. Virginia Tech, the squad.
The quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. That's
Throw the ball,
incomplete.
bro.
He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Press coverage now from the secondary. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The shotgun running play call. Tiny space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Underhand
Yes, sir.
hit as he throws it. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The ball is loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how that was. Sometimes
Why they trying to hold me, man?
for making a great play.
Clearly down. What the fuck?
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And the Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. Using his legs, it's Johnson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline.
Oh my.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Caught in the backfield. It's a Buka. The tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw. It's Howard. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry out.
Offense facing fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Last chance for a touchdown here before halftime. It's 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Mertz. The pass rush closing in. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Off play action, he's looking to throw.
Damn, bro, you're not going to pick that?
Hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Sometimes I almost get
Let's see, another
runners
dime.
who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry
GT, what it do, bro? Yeah, I'm doing another season. We just had the championship. I just got popped in the championship yesterday. I was Washington, lost to Texas. But yeah, we just finished up season 1 or year 1.
Quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, bro, I got to get my O-line better in that shit, bro. I could not block that motherfucker D-ends for nothing. That shit got bad fast.
After that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Running back has it on a screen now. Fights off a defender. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their
Yeah, we'll be all right, bro. It'll take a couple seasons, like 1 to 2 more seasons to really build it up. But
the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block
I
just
mean,
a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And he breaks
that shit was crazy, bro.
Solid gain there. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. It's press coverage now from these DBs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy.
Unlike Texas got a fucking true freshman that was a 90 overall. I was like, what the fuck? So that one, he gonna be there for a minute.
Crucial defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Receiver in motion now. Gonna pick up the 3rd and short through the air.
Oh my God, bro.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Come on, man.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Like, nigga, I missed the pick, and we didn't break it up, and he broke the tackle, bro. Come on. Right to a hard flat.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Right into a fucking hard flat, bro.
First of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
Boy, that is a great throw. But first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball. And he put it right on the money.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Back to pass. It's Mertz. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Pressure is coming.
Fuck, bro, I got hit again.
A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
My line's just getting ran through right now, bro.
They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles.
It's like we just can't tackle these motherfuckers, bro. Like running back breaking tackles, wide receivers breaking tackles. Even when we know what's coming, bro. It just can't fucking make a tackle. Then in the goal line, he threw right into a hard flat. I missed it. And we didn't get the pass break up. It's like, bro.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here.
But really, my O-line just getting hold.
Dropping back. It's Howard. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So this one is tucked away.
Yeah, that missed pick on the goal line hurt us in this one.
And it's a kneel down. Well, just one of those grinded out games where neither offense could really get going. It's a tough loss.
Yeah, these low-scoring games.
Bro, Ohio State is the only team on this motherfucker that give me problems, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck about Georgia, Bama. Ohio State is the only team. It's like, I don't know what it is, bro. Like, when we play these motherfuckers, just we can't block all of a sudden. We can't make no fucking plays on defense. We just miss all the. I'm trying to find that. No, it wasn't that. I don't know where it was, bro. Yeah, they motherfuckers just. I mean, again though, it's like if I could just get my line to block for a second, bro. It's like I be finding the open receiver. As soon as I find the motherfucker get hit, throw up a duck, gets picked. And then it's like, you know, I ain't tripping, bro, because I'll win a game on defense, but they just not letting us make the plays. I'm talking about we knew what was coming. Right on the goal line, the motherfucker runs a flat route to the running back. I read it with my safety. I come down. I dove and missed the ball, but I still have a hard flat right there. My hard flat does some bullshit and hits him. Running back catches the ball, spins off of it. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, them motherfuckers is... And the guy wasn't good, bro. The team saved him. Like, the fact that he had Ohio State saved him, bro. Cause we was picking his ass. We had 2 picks in the first half. Just my line couldn't block nobody. And then they hold me on a couple plays.
Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators.
That was just like the fucking championship game that I played Saucy in, bro. Just can't block.
For a big game today. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned
I be telling my line, man, if you give me a second, bro, we dot some shit up, bro. But as soon as I snap the ball, I got motherfuckers in my face and shit. It's like, bro, fuck.
Number 24th ranked team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action.
But yeah, I'm starting to notice, bro. They never punish a motherfucker for making a bad read against me. They never punish him. But let me make a bad read.
Kick this deep to start us off.
Motherfucker dive 7 yards, pick the ball off, stay on his feet. My man.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The game moves the ball.
Man, the fact he still got 5 yards on
You
that.
can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs. It just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
You need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the defense bows up and stuffs him right at the line.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a fourth down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it. 4th and inches in their own territory. Back in motion now.
And then fucking push him forward. Yeah, that's great.
Gutsy call here by this offense.
Got his ass stopped. Just fucking pushing forward. What are we
They
doing?
decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
And the Black Knights will line up on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And it's incomplete.
That's not a fumble.
Short on that throw.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're scoreless.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. there's the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Crucial conversion right now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the Black Knights will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. Completed.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Florida.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Clear movement before the snap.
What?
A false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side.
Terrible throw.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go.
Man, lag would be pissing me off. Why you put so much air on that shit?
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
My boy Kid, what's up, bro?
Down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
Shit, I needed you to get here last game then, bro. Coming off of fucking L to Ohio State, man. Got fucking hold.
Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Got straight hold last night, bro. Lag, I never missed Lagway missed that wide open ass corner route too, man. It be the losses that stick with you, you feel me? I think we just lost like a 15 game, bro. It wasn't nothing.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Damn, that was a hell of a throw, bro. Who's on that shit?
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space.
It's a hell of a play, Castell.
Nice interception.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field.
Get in there.
And he's
yes,
got
sir.
it from 56 yards away, never in doubt. And the Black Knights will kick this deep to begin the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
That's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
I'll tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. Trying to find room. It's Johnson. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running
Good play,
back.
boy.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. He hands it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
Damn, bro, I thought I was on somebody else. You see me running my safety to the fucking sideline? I'm thinking I'm clicked on somebody else.
Even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Pitches to the back.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
I mean, yeah, it's just the one thing about these teams, bro. You get down one possession, it's over with.
And now the first play of this drive here, set up at the 37. Ball handed off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here, running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll work the clock here with their running game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff to the back. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The quick throw out left complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Florida.
I mean, what's crazy, that guy wasn't a bad player, but, you know, like I said, like with that team, if you know, like, cause his first drive, I think he took up the whole fucking first quarter and didn't get no points. So it's like if you don't score every time with a team like that, bro, you go down a possession, I mean, it's over with because they're not really built to pass. Hey, yo, Step, bro, you still up in here, bro? I see you just got online. I didn't know if he was still up in the chat. You trying to run one after this? I saw you just got online. Or you about to get on the football playoff shit? All right, bet. Right after this.
Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10.
Bro, I gotta start getting them reps in against Ohio State, bro. That should be pissing me off.
This will be fun.
Ohio State, that's the team that
The Texas Longhorns.
the motherfucker had Ohio State when he broke my 94 game streak, bro.
Easports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth.
It's like every time I play them motherfuckers, bullshit just start going on.
Let's get this game going.
Yeah, bro, I guess everybody has their, you know, something about the way motherfuckers play certain teams is good for them, bro. I mean, you the best Ohio State user I know, bro. So we be having good games. So I gotta start getting them. I think my thing is I play Alabama so much that I know their team in and out, bro. So their team really no problem for me. But it's like I'll run into Ohio State once every a couple times a week, bro, and it's always a fucking some bullshit. Really, bro, with against Bama, bro, for the most part, for most people, bro, you just put a spy out there. Every play have you a fucking spy for Milrow. Motherfuckers don't know what to do. That's all they want to do is run around with Milrow.
At the 31.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Good tackle.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game.
Yeah, Texas got a little squad, bro.
You flip the ball out to them.
I played them in my dynasty in the championship game yesterday. I was Washington, got my ass fucking ran. It was terrible.
Have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
2nd down.
I remember when college football first came out, bro, last summer, everybody was using Texas.
Same tailback, another carry. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense to stand in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's yours. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Oh, you gotta pick that, bro.
And it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up 2nd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
I need that.
Before the defense brings him down. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big.
Yes, sir.
The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got
Let me
some
get a
space
block. Thank you.
across midfield.
Ooh, 23 came out of nowhere, bro.
After the interception, sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And they finally
You got to get in there, kid.
One big gain in the pitch and catch.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And
Come on.
Gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were
I'm talking about just the perfect fucking tackle where I don't get in.
Attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
Is it supposed to rain again today?
Field getting set now.
It's supposed to rain again today?
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Texas offense will take over 1st and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Oh.
He throws the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Makes the catch. It's Bolden.
Bro, I did not even touch that motherfucker like that. You don't flag me.
See what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play.
That boy 2 is moving. Who the fuck is that? Is that Goldie?
I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
I forgot Texas got a lot of speed too.
Takes the handoff. It's Blue.
Good tackle.
But a quick stop by the defense. Ain't just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And
Oh, it's too late trying to switch over there. I thought I was going to get him.
Hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months.
Oh, my God.
It's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially
get the fuck off.
down, get him the ball.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. They're going to run it. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Catch made on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Trying to run it. It's Blue. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
I said, of course not.
Touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Of course not.
Really good job here by the defense and coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Bringing pressure. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here.
I guess we'll call it even on that drive because he missed the streak. I don't know if he would have scored or not, but he missed the streak down the left side. I missed the pick. We'll call it even.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. It's a
Lagway, I will take your ass out, bro. Stop doing that bullshit.
Here, the timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, it's going to cost you.
Looking to pass here on second down.
There we go.
Right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Yeah, so now we had to go up top on that one. I seen it when it wasn't no safety over there. I said, yeah.
Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Okay. We got some blocks set up. Okay.
Past the 50. Now the 40.
Oh my God.
Just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, put that lineman at linebacker.
Obviously did
Goddamn.
what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And it's good. And they add to their lead.
But I'm telling you, like, that's why at the end of halves, if you see me, like, bro, most of the time I just kneel that shit out or do a simple little run, bro. Cause I mean, ain't nothing really gonna happen at the end of the half except some stupid shit like that.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins.
Give your opponent 3 points or he return it for a fucking touchdown or some shit, bro.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. Here's the point after attempt. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Was incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Scanning the field. It's yours. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
He caught that shit.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. Here's a fumble way behind the
Good shit, Slack.
defense. Grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Drive back to the house, gonna be, yeah.
It didn't take long to reach the
You know
end
that
zone
shit
last
be.
time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Gators are in the red zone now. And at first down, they go right back to him. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes
Bro, this motherfucker,
short of the mark.
this motherfucker had the first down and spun off the tackle backwards.
On fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond.
That's on me. I should have just caught it and got down anyway.
Yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught.
Oh, I was like, just make the tackle. Fuck.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown.
Motherfuckers really celebrating down 17 points. That's wild.
I can't believe they threw the football. I think the defense is surprised as well. It looked like they had everybody up near the line of scrimmage to just stop the run because they thought they might take the easy way out and
I say fucking bum. You celebrating when your ass down 17 fucking points in the fourth quarter. Hey, Step Bro, you ready, bro? I'm gonna do my depth chart and then send it to you if you're still on. Bro, I be trying, bro. Motherfuckers, you know, shit be stressful sometimes, you feel me? But somebody give me what's a good stadium to play at? Say I should be online. There you go. Yeah. See where we gonna play at today. Let's go to SC. Huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can. You got something to do today? You got something to do today? All right, let's get it, bro. Come on, Florida, bro. Come on. Get your shit together, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. This team more than anybody else give me fucking problems, bro. I don't know what the fuck it is.
We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. We'll see the number 4 team in the country.
What's your ass acting stupid today, all right?
Taking on a
None of that.
squad in the SEC.
Sit there and be like that. Quiet.
For EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gators will kick this away to get us going here.
That's late. I looked at my clock. I said I overslept.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it.
No, but that's when I get my me time then. That's when I get my me time.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Howard. He's moving out of the pocket. Got a lot of time back there. Now throws
Bro, hell, what the fuck?
right near the sideline for a big gain.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tackle made after the completion.
I mean, what's crazy is he still caught the ball.
Make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball, to be able to pick up.
Man, that's what's really wild.
Gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Nice grab. It's Judkins.
These motherfuckers catch everything.
Stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. Buckeyes are on the move here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in and stretches this defense out wide, it can create some vertical seams for big plays.
To the air. It's Howard. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. He'll try to run it in on first and goal. Fights his way.
I don't understand how that's getting.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's the end of the third quarter. Ohio State 7, Florida 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air. It's Lagway. Catch made on the left side. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks loose at the 45. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete.
I'm talking about right. We lucky they didn't get picked off, bro.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But
I be hating that. Right when you get ready to throw the ball, the motherfuckers always hit you.
Affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Florida. Strong game by this quarterback. Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the runner takes off to his right.
Is anybody gonna tackle him? I'm like, bro, fine.
2-minute warning now here in the first half. Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Fights.
Oh my God, bro.
Stop him right at the 24.
Like you just can't tackle. Like the first guy is always gonna miss.
Shy away from contact. wasn't the case there. Instead of running
400-pound
around,
D lineman, he just bouncing right off that
this back elected
motherfucker.
to run right through him.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Tight end goes in motion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Trying to extend the play.
Good shit.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the left. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Gators. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Abuka. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First down, looking to throw the football. Launching it downfield.
I'm like, bro, this running back got to play receiver. He holding on to that.
Now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking for some space. It's Judkins. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Going the other way, can they stop?
Bro, this motherfucker Will Howard, bro, is the best tackling quarterback I've ever seen.
This first half. So that wraps up an uneventful
Him and fucking
first half.
Milroe.
We'll take a break and hope for more excitement in the second half ahead. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's got it for a big gain.
That's a big boy catch right there, boy.
After a big gain.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. To throw, it's Lagway. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And it's a bunch formation. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quick throw, the catch is made.
Who was that on?
But there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and...
My fucking... Hold on, bro.
pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That was a hell of a play by that corner. It looked like he was about to run past his face.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun.
Good tackle, bro. That's a hell of a play.
This defense today against this run game. Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Second down after that previous play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Dropping back, it's Howard. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Judkins. I mean, wrap him up, but the gain is good enough.
I mean,
for
you
a first
standing
down.
right there, bro. You're not reacting to the throw.
That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it. That's the 2-minute warning.
Oh my
here.
God,
This
bro.
offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in.
God
It's
damn.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Press coverage now from the secondary. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He lets it go. Complete to the running back. Can he get yardage? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
That's my fault too. I knew, man, he had to get the first down. I fucking went to the running back.
Back to throw again.
Shitty user.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Scanning the field. It's Howard. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's
I'm like, bro, you just cannot shake that fucking quarterback, bro.
The offense just cannot afford to throw this interception.
Just cannot shake that motherfucker.
By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack sets up second down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Crucial third down play after that completion. To throw, it's Lagway. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure
Every
on
fucking
him,
time, bro.
Throwing it away. He throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
That's short. Oh, we got in there. Cool.
From 55 yards out.
Every fucking time, bro. 33. I hate that motherfucker. It's like as soon as you snap the ball, that motherfucker in your face.
Bringing it out. It's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Football comes out. It's a turnover. Well, let's be
GG's,
honest,
bro.
not too many people
Good game,
out there
man.
really gave them a chance to win this football game, but they come up with a signature upset.
I think worse.
We need those reps, bro. That motherfucker step, bro, always give me quality reps, man. Yeah, it was a good game, bro. A good game for sure. It's like, bro, that I think the craziest part about that damn defense is fucking that D line is crazy, bro. Like on some of them players, like as soon as I snap the ball, I don't even have time to make a read. Like if I'm not throwing a fucking screen or a flat route, 33 gonna get my ass. I gotta snap and just run. Like my tackle either gets his ass bitched right off the start, or he just doesn't even touch him. He just run right around that motherfucker, bro. Yeah, shit. At least you have time to go through 2 reads, bro. Like most of the time, I only had time. If that fucking flat route right there, I gotta take off running and try to find some shit. Cause 33 and 91 come up the middle, and 33 come around the edge, bro. It's like, god damn. And then you just can't tackle them motherfucking running backs. They gonna break the first tackle every fucking time, bro. That shit irritating. 400-pound D lineman go tackle one of them Ohio State running backs. He just spin right off that shit. Like, god damn. T. Glenn going crazy, bro. He got the longest streak going right now. 64. Terrible. Hey, Step, bro. Good game, brother. That was a good game, man. You know, always fun to get it in with you, my brother. And who was that? OG Bennett. We can hop in next time you see me on, bro. Just hop in the chat. We can get it in, bro. I'm always willing to pass out that smoke. Y'all watch out for Step Bro online, bro. You see that motherfucker? He gonna run shit, man. Hey, but y'all boys be blessed, bro. About to go have this family time now. I'll catch y'all boy later, bro. Y'all already know what it do. If y'all hop online, bro, every time you beat a motherfucker, say, yeah, courtesy of Graham. There go, though. I got the best chat on the sticks, bro. I'm telling you. On the next one, we all gonna be top 100 in this bitch. All right, y'all, boy.